got great sponsors. Donut Sack, surprises on the podium. Great. Bread Pirate Roberts for some baked bread goodies, should you get on the podium. And don't forget, there's also a prize for last in your wave. If you're last in your wave, you're out here doing it, we appreciate you. And there is a prize for you as well, so there's some cookies. Should you
Good morning and welcome back to Vel, Ohio, and welcome to a beautiful Saturday morning here in Columbus. And today we are at, well, do I really have to say it? I guess what I consider to be the hometown course, part of CBUS Cross. This is Smith Farms Cross. Today I will be racing in the category 4-5 men's. Unfortunately, it seems like registration is down a little bit this year. I think I've taken a video of this course already a couple times, and I was hesitant to just make another video, but the reason I want to make a video today is to just spread the word that this is the most fun you can have on two wheels. So close to downtown. I mean, you'll get here from 20 minutes no matter where you are, around 270. So I would encourage you all out to come and check this race out. It is beginner friendly. Run what you brung. You don't need a special bike, but you will have fun and you will fall in love with cross. Support local racing, please. We have plenty of great sponsors out here today and plenty of willing registrants that just wish they had a few more friends to play with. Speaking of run what you brung, if you're an old school Vel, Ohio viewer, you will remember that the video that kind of brought me into this space, well, as a video series, was on comparing different cyclocross tire widths and sizes. So I had been looking at 700 by 33, 700 by 38, and then 27.5 by 2.1. My conclusion from that video, while I feel that the spirit of gravel is officially dead, I do believe in the spirit of cyclocross. I think that sticking to the 33, or in, I guess my personal preference was that 38, since you're not running a ultra supple tubular. Running a 700 by 38 tubeless tire seemed to be the sweet spot, and it was as big as I could go without getting toe overlap, which is important in cyclocross. So much of your time is made up or made on those twisty hairpins. So what have I brought today? 53 millimeter 650B tires. Backpedaling here. The reason for that is I had my 700s on and I just kept getting this creaking, and I couldn't tell where it was coming from. I thought maybe my headset was junk or my bottom bracket, so I thought, let me throw on the 650Bs and see if it goes away. It immediately went away, and I found out that it's just a worn out cassette that I have on my 700C wheel set. By the time I got it on too, I didn't want to go through the faff late last night of swapping the cassette and putting the other wheels back on, so here we are. It is, however, fun to revisit the debate, just because since I've made that videos, we have now had UCI road races, namely Paris-Roubaix, where people are running 700 by 35s, larger than what would be even allowed in a cyclocross race. So everything is flipped. You know, 700 by 40s used to be it for gravel, and now 45s are considered the minimum. That Cervelo Aspero 5 has gotten backlash because it only accommodates a 45. Seems like most people are converging on a 50 or, you know, a 2.0 to somewhere around a 2.25. And then you even see guys like Christopher Blevins in short track mountain biking. They're winning races on 50 millimeter gravel tires. So everything's topsy-turvy. Cats or dogs, Coke and Pepsi are the same. I don't know. Anyway, 53s today. One thing that I do like about running this, you do get all that volume, but the diameter, the circumference, is really similar to what you would see on a 700 by 33 or 35. So I'm not going to have any toe overlap, and that will allow me to take some nice sharp turns here today. Anyway, one last favorite thing about cyclocross is the good-natured jeering that I'll get from some of the spectators. So I'm hoping to ignite a few torches today with the kit that I'm going to wear. So with the magic of video editing, you'll be able to see that soon. What? So, fresh from the thrift shop, I do have my Lance Armstrong Every U.S. Postal jersey, guaranteed to ruffle a few feathers today. I hope it will elicit a few sneers and jeers. I would have saved it for the Halloween race, but I typically go with the Batman setup. Setup today, we already mentioned running the 650B by 53s or 2.1s. It's just what I had equipped for the Homer gravel grinder. So Thunderbird in the back and Racing Ralph in the front. The Thunderbird is pretty well stripped of tread. I don't think it'll matter on this course because there's only really one climb, and just being a whole cyclocross tire plus a 1995 era TT tire combined together in width, I should still have a pretty good contact patch. The prevailing wisdom of setting your cyclocross PSI when running a 33 is to pretty much go as low as you can go before you bottom out and pinch flat, because at its core, a cyclocross tire is not big enough to handle the demands of the course. Setting these up, if I use that same logic and kind of do the thumb squeeze test where you push down to bottom up the tire on the bead once you're about to pick your feet off the ground, I'd be setting these at like 12 psi, and then I think at that point you're about to burp them anyway. So I don't want that. For a gravel race, I'm maybe doing like 19, 18. So today I'm doing about 16, 15, and that's as low as I dare go. It's pretty darn low, but it feels like a velvet carpet ride, especially with the Redshift stem. This actually is totally unnecessary and probably working against you in cyclocross as you're coming downhill into a turn and your weight gets front loaded and you're pushing the bars down. It's not what you want, but I wasn't going to change it just for one race here today. Anyway, the Cat 2 3s, 3 4s. I think the Cat 3 4s are out there right now. They only have 5 racers today. Felt like I should have jumped in there and just to say I got 6th place. The largest group of the whole day is actually the Cat 4-5 men, of which I'm a part of. And there are 20 that pre-registered, and we'll see if anyone else shows up today. The old race predictor says I'm gonna get 7 because all of my points are based off of time trials. So I don't think it has anything to do with cross, but yeah. Let's get a little bit more warmed up, hit the course. See you out there.
Let's not have any nastiness. All right, you ready to go? On the whistle.
Good luck, guys.
Have fun.
Don't die.
Nice job, nice job, nice job. Let's go, go! Yeah, come on in, come on in. Good shot! Emerson Webb waiting through the barricade.
People figuring out the barricades up and down, get off that bike early.
I got a gap in front and a gap behind. Settle in a little bit here. pre-ride the course. Oh, I got a huge bug. Go for it. That's fun. Hit this fast. It's the uphill. Take that faster. Too wide. All right, so that's lap one. I'll turn it back on if anything exciting is happening. So the only people that I've passed have been people that I'm lapping, and I've been passed by about 3 people, so unless we had any DNFs in front of me, I'm in about 10th. Last lap. I'm cooked. Been doing about 170 beats per minute for the last 35 minutes.
Daniel Nolan coming through the barricades with a hop.
Is this a pass or a lap? Oh, this is a pass. Buddy. That guy passed me on lap 2, so somewhere between 7 and 10 right now. Oh boy, can I get another repass here? Last lap, that's where I shine. Shot, bud. Getting some cracks out here today. It's just so hot for October. This is my slowest section of the course right here. And I think it's because I'm taking this inside line because there's a big orange spray right there. And I tug this and then I lose my speed. Then I gotta pedal up and pedal up to hit this hill. Take the inside again, avoid that orange. And then I come up that hill just a little gassed. Oh man, that guy in red. Can I get him? I think these 2.1s are overkill. I probably could have gone with more pressure. I've had an abundance of grip. I'm just not skillful enough to use it. But I could stand to be a little faster on these grassy straights. So I think my final cyclocross tire recommendation is get a 700 wheel and then just put something 35 plus on it before you get toe overlap. Call it a day. Oh, he's going to be a lap, not a pass. On your inside. Let's go Hy-Vee try. Well, it's all over but the crying. Get that speed. Oh man. So yeah, if you couldn't hear me in the video, I think 2.1s are overkill. I probably could have increased the pressure a little bit. I had an abundance of grip. I'm just not skilled enough to use it. That guy's driving out of here smoking a cigarette. That is epic. What a legend. So final cyclocross tire size, unless you're just going to be UCI compliant, probably get the biggest 700C that you can fit in there. To give you mud clearance and no toe overlap. So for me, that's going to be a 38 and just call it a day. No more thinking about it. If I haven't convinced you to do cyclocross and support local racing, I don't know what else you're waiting for. Listen, it's 85 degrees, it's October 4th, the planet's got about 15 years left. Get out here and race while you can. Every single favorite thing about cyclocross has happened so far, except for the best part about Smith Farms. So if you fell asleep halfway through this video and just woke up, be thankful you're sticking around for the end. I'll see you in about 4 minutes. I mean, it is called Smith Farm, right? So yeah, this is probably going on about 10 years that I've done a Buckeye cream pie from Witten Farm Market right next to Smith Farm, and saved that for Thanksgiving. Once I'm pumped full of turkey and potatoes, I'll have just enough room left for Buckeye pie. Check out a course, check out a cyclocross race, check out any race, go spectate, have fun. Thanks for checking in on me today, and see you guys on the next race. Might be 2026.